Hey everybody, I'm Jane Reed and I'm here with my friends. So I have Cassie Beard, wave Cassie. And then I have Jill Price and Rene Yates. So we all have met through different ways, and the reason we are inviting you to this call tonight, this is called our Freedom Revolution. We want you to know that this is a business launch for all of us, and we just want to share with you what we've been up to. Nothing's expected. We don't need you to buy something. We don't need you to go shout this off a mountaintop or anything crazy like that. We just have invited you because you were laid on our heart, and we wanted to share what we've been doing because we care about you, and we want you to know what we're up to. So this call is meant to be relaxed and fun. I'm reading from a script so I don't mess up, and just wanted to let you know that we have all partnered with a Juice Plus company. So what is that? That is a company who figured out how to put 30 organic fruits and veggies into gummies. We have these yummy gummies, and we have capsules, and I'll go into the products a little more in a minute. But we have a product. We're a real company. We've been around 25 years. And we're going to share a little bit about why nutrition is important. So to kick it off, I want to let you know that every doctor agrees that the whole world, especially America with our American diet, we do not eat enough fruits and vegetables or berries in our American diet. So we all agree, right? We all nod. And being healthy is a challenge. Yes, we're still all agreeing. But we want the benefits of what that looks like, what it feels like to eat fruits, veggies, and berries on a daily basis. I'm going to turn my phone off. And the reality is your body is a self-healing machine. And when it's fueled right, it actually does amazing things. So we're talking energy levels, better sleep, all sorts of different things that I've experienced just adding this product to my daily routine. And I'm not the most healthy person. I'm not going to sit down and eat a box of kale. I'm just not, and my kids aren't. And so this was a way that we were able to get 5 servings of 3 pounds of raw produce into our diets every day. And we just felt like it's good health, and it would be really great to share with you. So that's the reason why we're sharing, because it's just a good foundation of health that some people may find useful. Some of you may eat your 10 to 12 servings. Well, good for you. You need to share with us on how to do that. So there's 3 ways that we actually encourage you to join us on this healthy revolution. The first way is we have an online community. It's called Mission for Nutrition. It's a Facebook online community where we offer healthy tips. There's also another wellness. Jill does a really great 30-day fitness challenge. And we offer great recipes and just support that's totally free. And just for listening to this, we would love to invite you into our communities of online support. Again, free. And then our product, what I told you was about the fruit and veggies. Well, we also have, those are micronutrition. Micro, meaning it goes into your blood cells, and it actually reboots you at a DNA cellular level. So you just take 2 of these bad boys every day, your fruit and your berries. And when you do that, your kid's free. So that's a perk. I have 2 kids. That was really a blessing in my life. And Jill has, how many kids? Good gravy. We also have the omega, no fish. So I'm just going through the products real quickly. We took the fish out, and it actually has 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Your body, I was shocked to learn this, does not produce essential oils. Essential, meaning essential to life. And so this is, if you have cracked heels, dry eyes, you're deficient in omegas. So really awesome product. That's new. It's all vegan. All of our products are non-dairy, low glycemic, and vegan. And the last item are protein shakes for a full pre-workout, post-workout, or for breakfast if you're a busy school teacher like me and you want to maybe shred a few pounds. You can do a meal replacement, or you just love chocolate and you're obsessed like me. They're so good. So this is macronutrition, and it actually gives your body all of the amino acids it needs pre and post-workout, and was created for Olympians who couldn't get all of their food in. So that wraps up our products. That's door number 2, if you will. No, you don't want a car tonight. I'm so sorry. But now I want to pause and let everyone on this wonderful call, so I'm not a hog, and introduce themselves. I'm going to introduce Cassie real quick. She's somebody I met through this awesome community. Cassie, tell us about the product and what you've experienced, girl.
So we actually started the product 3 years ago. We were introduced to it actually 4 years ago, and I actually rejected it and said no thank you for an entire year until our doctor, we started going to see a holistic pediatrician out of Dallas who had shared the product with us about a year after a friend had been sharing with us. And at the time, we were struggling with my daughter, who's now 8, and my son, who's now 5, were struggling with severe food allergies and eczema. And we were miserable. We weren't sleeping. We'd been, fighting it for, at the time, 4 years. And it's constant staph infection, constant antibiotics. We were sick every month to month and a half. And she had some major immune system issues. And so did blood work on Emerson and realized she was allergic to everything but scallops and codfish, which is insane. And I asked, I said, is she really allergic to all of these things? He said, really, her immune system's in overdrive and we have to calm it down. And I said, well, how do we do that? And he said, through nutrition. He said, we have to start feeding her body all of these good things. Well, we took out a lot of stuff. We took out sugar and processed foods and dairy and a lot of inflammatories for the body. But we said we've got to add in all the good stuff. And so, for a kid, they're picky eaters. They're not going to eat 30 fruits and veggies every day. And so Juice Plus just made sense to us. And the fact that in a gummy every day, my kids could be, I could be fueling their bodies, hitting that easy button as a mom. And we have reaped the benefits big time over the last 3 years. We have not gone to the doctor once for illness in the last 3 years. Doesn't mean we don't get sick on occasion, but nothing ever serious enough for a doctor to see. And our eczema is little to non-existent now. So that's a major mom win right there. And the fact that Jane mentioned it earlier, that my kids get it free. And it's the candy that they grab out of the cabinet every day and enjoy and love it. And I, get to rest at night knowing that I've given them all this good nutrition. And what's really cool is there is a thing called digestive programming where your body actually starts to crave these things. And so my children now crave water. They don't crave any sweets or any bad stuff. And they really do crave fruits and veggies and really do take ownership in their health. So it's just been a great addition for our family. That's it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That's awesome, Cassie. Thanks so much. I forgot to mention it's scientifically proven. We have over 40 clinical studies, and it is the most, what is it, Cassie? The most researched wellness product or something?
It is the #1 researched whole food nutrition product in the world.
Yeah.
So nobody.
Surrey, yeah, it's awesome. Because that you can believe. But yeah, Surrey tells you that. It's also not a food. It is a food. It's not a vitamin. And it has a nutrition label. So just like a banana or a peach at the produce aisle. So it doesn't have a supplement label. And we don't pay tax on it because it is just literally food. They grind up all the food and put it in the capsule or chew. So there's no warning label, which is awesome because it's safe for kids all the way up to Granny. All right. So Jill Price, I've known her forever. She's my hero and super nice lady. And so Jill she's going to share her product real quick with us. Go, Jill.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. So Juice Plus and I met about a year and a half ago. And honestly, Jane introduced me to Juice Plus and I just jumped right in. I didn't waste much time trying to learn more about it. It sounded great. Fruits and vegetables, which I ate 0 vegetables at that point and ate very little fruits. And so I thought this is got to be great for me. And then, of course, I got my kids free. So that was really awesome. At the time, we have well, we still have, but Sam, my little guy, has always been small for his size. He's always had a really low appetite, and my appetite has made up for that because I'm on the other end of the spectrum on that. But anyway, Sam and I started taking Juice Plus, and amazing things. I mean, honestly, more for me, it reduced my migraine headaches that I had on a regular basis. Migraine headaches probably monthly, but just regular headaches almost daily, probably 5 out of 7 days, I had a headache. I would wake up with one and have one throughout the day. So when I started taking Juice Plus, I saw a reduction in that after a very short period of time. It was kind of one of those things where one day I went, "Hey, Jane, man, I haven't had a headache in like a month. Isn't that crazy?" So it's not like it was like this instant poof. It was just suddenly I realized, wow, I feel different and I feel better. What we saw for Sam was for him is that it increased his appetite just to eat food in general, but also to eat better. And we also saw this really crazy increase in his weight gain and in his height during just like the 4 months time, the first 4 months that he was on it. So that was really exciting just to see, him grow, because he had actually been the same weight for almost a year, for 10 months, which for a 4-year-old is not really normal. They don't stay the same size and weight for a full year. So we saw that increase in him, and that was really awesome. And honestly, for me, what it's done, it's just made me so much more aware of my need for health in my life. And so I'm on this journey to finding my way to healthy, and making food changes and making lifestyle changes. But most of all, I take those pills every single day. I don't miss, because I can tell when I don't take them. And my little guy takes his gummies every day. He loves them and he asks for them. He says, "Mommy, don't forget my gummies." So really, it's just made a difference in how we feel. And, I jumped into the business side of it. And so that extra little paycheck is really a wonderful, great thing that I'm incredibly grateful for. And I'm thankful that Jane shared it with me. And so next we have my friend Rene, who I know through church and through our moms. And, we've just been friends for a while. And again, Rene can tell you her story, but she also loves Juice Plus, and we'll share a little bit about it.
It's true. I do. It's been just literally life-changing for me. About 3 years ago, I found out that I had diabetes. I started trying to eat healthy, blah, blah, blah. I tried juicing, thinking that would be a great way to get my fruits and vegetables. Well, the only one problem with that. When you squish up fruit, it is very sugary. And if you're diabetic, you don't need that. So about a year ago, I went to a party that Jane and Jill were sharing their Juice Plus story at, and I'm going, "Oh, wow, this sounds great." So I hopped on it. About 4 months later, I went to visit a friend of mine that had moved to Arkansas about 6 months beforehand. And we're shopping and we're going, and they're like, "Oh, is it too far? Do we need to drop you at the door?" And I'm like, "Oh, no, it'll be fine." And we get to stairs, and knowing that I've been having knee problems for a long, long time, they're like, "Oh, we need to go get the elevator." I'm like, "No, it's fine." And so and they're like, "What is wrong? This is weird. What is going on with you?" And I'm like, "Well," and then I really started thinking about it and realized that my knees weren't hurting all the time. I had way more energy than I had had. My get up and go did not get up and go away by 3 o'clock every afternoon. There was still something left when I had time with my family in the evening. So I was like, okay, this is awesome. A few months later, I was on vacation with my parents, and we went on this long hike, and I got back to the car, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was able to do this. I wouldn't have been able to get 10 feet down the road before without flaking out. So for me, it was really wonderful. So free children, right? So my son has severe ADHD and really has trouble with anger issues because he's basically a perfectionist and he can't concentrate long enough to get things done, and then he's unhappy with it. So he's, his moods were kind of all over the place, and started him on Juice Plus. His moods really started stabilizing, and he wasn't all super highs and super lows. It was just, kind of, he started doing, much better in life. So, it's just been wonderful for us. I am absolutely not a sales-oriented person. So I will tell you, when I tell you that this has been great for us, I'm not trying to sell you a bill of goods. I just want you to feel as good as I feel.
That is so awesome, Renee and Jill and Cassie. Thank y'all for sharing. Totally left out my product story, but basically I ran across it because my son was very, very, very sick after having a concussion, and meds had knocked out just the microbiome in his gut. And so he wasn't absorbing nutrition and ended up autoimmune disease. So that just means everything was attacking his internal organs, and he was on the brink of just a really sad journey, chronically depressed, very full of rage, and very sick. He was doubled over in pain, screaming every morning, "Mom, Mom," especially first thing in the morning, just doubled over in pain. So long story short, my best friend from college, Cassie's cousin, introduced me to Juice Plus, and within 6 months, he was off of all of his meds. And this is just, it's miraculous. I mean, we also did water. We went to the chiropractor, but I mean, all I know is I added Juice Plus, and we did do gluten-free, but he was no more autoimmune disease in 6 months. So his hemoglobin A went from 2.0, which is autoimmune. You need chemotherapy if you go under 2.0 because your white blood cells are attacking every organ, to 7.2, which is normal range, in 6 months. And we added these products. So we're just here to tell you it worked for us. My knee doesn't hurt. My hair, why is my hair so long? My hair is growing. My hair was falling out by fistfuls, and my hair is growing in. Like, I'm looking really good. Maybe it's the camera, but I just want y'all to know we're just here to share with you that we all care about you. That's the only reason you're getting this video. There is a business side. We're going to just mention real quick. That was the third door, still no car, so sorry. But we, on the business side, it's a $50 sign up. So it's sort of like Costco. You go to Costco, you pay your $50 to shop for the whole food. Well, here you get the wholesale food too, and you get a rebate. You get a 6% thank you for buying the products, and then anyone you share with, you get commission on them too. We're literally just a product. We are not an MLM. We are not a network marketing anything. We're a real company. We're known as a company with a heart, and we actually are the title sponsor for St. Jude's every year for the marathon. We raised over $10 million for the hospital, St. Jude's Hospital, in 2016. I heard that we exceeded that last year, but the numbers aren't final for 2017. We also have over 1 million free children in our one-of-a-kind children's health study. And then when you join the business or mission, if you will, I see it as a mission. I'm just here to help and share, and I like them. We don't want salespeople. We want people who care about people and are mission-minded and just want to help. Like, we're just moms, and we just have a big heart for humanity, quite honestly. And if food's this easy to eat, I'll do kale. But if I have to eat it, I'm just not going to do it. I'm just being real. So we're also donating 10 million complete meals, that's the shakes, to the Volunteers of America. So that's 20 million worth of food every year that we provide for them as they serve everyone in need, because Volunteers of America go to all of the different catastrophic events. And it goes on and on. I mean, we are known as the company with a heart. So it's actually a real company. We did over $18 billion in sales last year, and we actually have been around 25 years. Our original company started 47 years ago, and not to bore you, but the same founder is still there today. His name's Jay Martin. He's actually coming to Austin in March, and he's hysterical. He is so funny. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But we're all here, and we're here to support you with whatever. If you're interested in the free online community, reach out to whoever invited you to this call, and we'll plug you in. Guys, the recipes are amazing. There's cute little workout videos for kids on our Healthy Revolution Network. The product is phenomenal. If you want to get information about that, just reach out to whoever. I mean, an easy button to pop 3 pounds of produce every day. Okay, yeah, that's a no-brainer. And my dad's cancer is improving, and diabetes is A1Cs are going down. It's really been amazing. Rene can attest to that. And then in addition, if you decide to join us and you want to be a Juice Plus member, join us. Have fun. We do travel and we do stuff. I was able to retire from teaching. And Cassie, you can just share real quick your business. You have to unmute yourself, Dollface.
Here I am. So when I signed up to put my children on the product, I signed up for the business too, because I wanted to save that retail profit on our product, because I was a school teacher at the time, coaching 4 sports and teaching 3 different subjects at a high school here locally, and had 2 very sick children, needed them just to be well. So I signed up for the business and quickly learned that I wasn't necessarily a good salesman, but I was a great resource for people over those last 4 years in trying to regain my health and help my children regain their health. I'd learned a lot, and I was learning a lot through this community that I was a part of, and I was learning a lot from these amazing doctors that I had the opportunity to work with and listen to, within this community. And so what I found is I was not only able to, give great advice as far as what nutrition could do for your health, but I was able to connect people, just like Jill and Rene and Jane here, with other people out there who may be struggling with the same things. And so I'm not only a resource, but I'm a connector. And the product speaks for itself. I don't feel like I really have to go out there and push it down people's throats. Your great grandmother told you to eat your fruits and vegetables. I mean, the thing is, it's pretty basic. We're going back to the garden, and to me, it's back to what God had called us to do, and to eat well and to take care of ourselves. And so with saying all of that, the business just took off. I was excited about it. I wanted everybody to know about it. Like Rene, I wanted everybody to just feel good like me and feel good like my kids and have the same results. And because of that, and while I was teaching, I just kind of worked this business in woven moments in the midst of, taking kids to sports and activities and coaching and teaching and everything. And, I worked it here and there and looked up in a year and I was just about making enough to replace my teaching income, and spoke to my husband and had his blessing. He saw the stability of the company. He saw this huge corporate benefits package. Juice Plus doesn't give cars when you get to the top levels, but we get full health benefits. And for us, that's huge. And for a poor working teacher, that's a big deal, because we need those benefits. And my husband's self-employed. And so with his blessing and us, going in together, working this together and sharing this together, I've completely replaced my teaching income, and now I get to stay home with my kids and dedicate my time, not only to them as their mom, but continuing to be a resource for other people.
And that's not always the story. Everybody, just to let you know, there's zero expectation. You go at your pace, you share how you want. And if you're my mom, her whole bunco group wanted her gummy bears because it got rid of her migraine. But there's people who just like their product and they just want that discount, or not. I mean, so we just don't know your situation. We don't know what's in your life. We don't want to assume or presume or, judge you in any way. We're just here to share. And we just thank you for your time. And we're so grateful that you watched this. If you made it to this point, you are awesome. And we thank you. And we all really just value you. So y'all have a blessed night, and everybody can unmute and say bye. Thanks so much. That's all there is to this. So thanks. Y'all have a blessed night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks so much.